Welcome to the Senturus presentation on the impact of AI in business intelligence. In this video, we will be focusing on the impact that Copilot is having on Microsoft Power BI and Fabric. Separate videos are available for AI in IBM Cognos Analytics and Tableau. Let's take a look at how Microsoft is introducing AI into its tools. First, we will look at Copilot in Power BI Desktop. Then, we'll take a look at how this is implemented in the service and the Fabric landscape. Over the years, Power BI has grown to become a true leader in the analytics field. With the introduction of Fabric, this functionality of tools gets stronger with every release. In more recent times, Microsoft has truly upped the AI game with the introduction of Copilot. Copilot was first introduced as generative AI that helped create reports automatically. It has now grown into a tool that can even help new users understand DAX. With Copilot for Power BI, a user can ask Power BI in natural language to create a measure on the fly. Let's take a look at this and see what it produces. In our data set, we have sales data for a period of time. We would like to see our annual sales for a particular year compared to the prior year. Now, we could go through the process of creating a new measure, or we could use Copilot to help expedite the process. By clicking on Quick Measure, we have access to the Copilot screen. Let's go ahead and ask Copilot a question. We've asked Copilot to compare 2019 sales to 2018 sales. When we do that and click Generate, it creates the following measure. If we were to create a visualization of the same fields, let's see what that looks like. When we do that, we see that in fact our 2018 sales were approximately 64% lower than 2019. Not only did Copilot give us back information that was correct, but look at the DAX automatically generated. This provides us with both information and a learning experience. We can now save this measure to our data set and reuse it in future visualizations. In addition to creating measures for us, we can also use Copilot inside of Power BI Desktop to generate more advanced Q&A visualizations. Before we do this, we have to create synonyms to help Copilot understand what fields we're looking for or referencing when we ask questions. Manually adding synonyms can be a very time-consuming process, but once again, Copilot makes it easier. When we first put a Q&A visualization on a page, if there are no synonyms in the model, we get this. We can tell Copilot to automatically generate the needed information. Once it's completed generating the synonyms, we can review what it added, or in the Q&A setup, we can go ahead and we can edit those synonyms. Either way, we can see what Power BI has done for us and what Copilot has done for us. Note that when someone asks for birth date with a space, it knows now to use birth date, the field. Let's use our same example from before and see how Copilot does with the Q&A. We're going to ask Q&A to compare 2019 sales to 2018 sales. And we ask to see it in a column chart. We end up with this result. This is almost identical to what we manually created back here. Whether we use Copilot to generate measures quickly and easily, or we use it by adding Q&A visualizations to our page, we've opened up a whole new world to our users in terms of insights and abilities when it comes to looking at data. What about using Copilot to build full report pages? Can Copilot help us with that? You bet it can. When we move into the Fabric Power BI service part of Copilot, we can leverage it to create entire reports for us from scratch or provide a narrative summary. Now, before we can use Copilot in service, there are some prerequisites. Most importantly, you need a premium workspace in an F64 capacity. This does usually involve a cost, and you want to be careful about who has access to this and how often it is running. This needs to be figured into your overall strategy. With your environment set up, we can now use Copilot to help us build reports and provide narrative data. Let's start by looking at how to build a report. First, we'll select our data set from our workspace. We then select Create a Report. Once we're in the Report Builder environment, we see at the top the option to use Copilot. Clicking on this opens our Copilot pane. We can then ask Copilot to help us uncover insights in our data by suggesting content for this report. After asking Copilot to suggest some content, it will examine our data set and return back options. Let's try the first option and see how our customers are segmented. With just one click and about 30 seconds of wait time, Copilot produces this full report. We can now save this report and share it with others in the organization, just like any other report in the Power BI service. We also have the option of letting Copilot create a narrative. The Copilot narrative icon is the same as before, but now we have new options. From the dialog box, we can specify how we want the narrative to look. From a basic summary to an executive summary, we can choose the detail levels. We can explicitly tell Copilot which pages and visualizations to include in the summary. We'll do just a basic summarization to see what Copilot returns. Our resulting narrative provides us with insights into our data. These insights can be left on the main report page or copied to another page in the workbook to make reading and digesting easier. Each of the points in the narrative refer back to a specific visualization where Copilot sourced its data. From here, we can create custom prompts to get more nuanced or specific details on our narrative. As we saw in Power BI Desktop, users can express their questions in natural language to get to the details. Let's ask the narrative for a more specific view of our data. This time, we're going to ask the narrative to provide us with an executive summary, include important takeaways, and we want it to highlight key data points. We also would like it to focus on education. Copilot takes our prompt and produces a new narrative. Copilot has helped us not only build a report page, but understand what is important on the page and what's important in our business. This will allow us to get to decisions and actions faster and easier. As you can see from these demos, AI isn't out here replacing anyone or creating six-limbed monsters. These are designed to help, not hinder. At the same time, don't rely on AI to do your job. Is everything it's going to provide 100% accurate? No. But a lot of this has to do with your source data. No matter what tool you're using to achieve the best results, we need accurate data. Even with AI coming in to help you find new ways of looking at your data, it can't do its job against poorly structured data source. Here's where we at Senturus can help. Whether you're moving to a new tool in 2024 to take advantage of these fantastic new offerings, or you're just looking to work more efficiently with what you already have, we have the expertise to guide you on this journey. Remember, we want to leverage the power of AI and tools so this way our users can get to insights faster, they can do their job more efficiently, and hopefully become more self-sufficient. We thank you for watching this video today. We hope that you have found it informative and given you new insight into AI in Microsoft Power BI. As a reminder, additional videos are available for IBM Cognos Analytics and Tableau.